Hi everyone, this is Ashley. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm going to conduct another experiment to test out the theory of using an OPK, ovulation predictor kit, or even test strip as a home pregnancy test, or HPT, which I have two test strips here. This would be the ovulation test and this would be the pregnancy test. And I also have two urine samples, and two of the tests have been marked. Now, the way that this works, luteinizing hormone runs through our system all the time, whereas HCG only comes up whenever implantation has occurred. So that's when it starts producing, and the numbers, depending on how many days it's been since implantation, will determine how light or dark your positive line, test line, will appear on your test. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to test out these two samples here. This sample actually has HCG, and this sample is actually considered to be normal. Now, if it turns out to be, a sample that has HCG, that's going to be a huge surprise to me because I'm on cycle day 4, so that shouldn't be the case. Also, with that being said, it's a diluted sample, so I kind of just wanted to test out the theory. More so than anything else, I just want to see if an OPK will result in a positive test line, if it's detecting HCG or not. And that's what we're going to find out today. Now, I've already dipped the stick with the normal urine sample right here. And so far, being as how it's super, super diluted, if my camera would ever focus, that appears to be a negative result. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to just go ahead and dip the pregnancy test. And we will watch as the dye runs across. Okay, and then next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the urine that has HCG with the OPK. And then I'm going to dip the pregnancy test. Okay. Okay, now so far, okay, this is normal test, diluted urine. There we go. And what appears to be negative result. So there's nothing there. And some people have even said with a faint line showing up on an OPK that it can result in HCG being detected. So, but for one, I honestly think that the line would have to be a true positive on an OPK, which would be, a test line equal to or darker than the control line. So now, also with that being said, this is the OPK that had HCG in it. And the test line is getting unbelievably way more darker than the control line. And then of course, there's the test. So anyways, there you have it. Now, not to say that the theory isn't true, because as you can see, boom, the test line definitely is darker, and it gets really dark. But with that being said, I have also tested before. When I was on cycle day 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and I've had, blazing positive OPK results, and the pregnancy test came out negative. So that doesn't always make it true. My theory behind this is it's not going to come out positive on an OPK unless you're using a highly sensitive test, meaning like it would have to be below like 20 MIU, because a normal OPK is 25 to 40 MIU, and it's, they have pregnancy tests that are way more sensitive, like 10 MIU, even like first response, which I believe is 6.5 MIU. So with that being said, I think you would have better results if you just simply tested with a pregnancy test. But if you enjoy peeing on a stick, this very well could be an indication that you may possibly be pregnant if you're testing and you know for a fact you don't have PCOS or anything that would elevate your levels of LH. So there you have it. Look how dark the test line got compared to the reference line or the control line. Okay. This is Ashley signing off. Do me a favor, if this video has been educational, if you've enjoyed it, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Visit our website, www.peeonastickfreak.com, and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/peeonastickfreak, twitter.com/peeonastickfrk for freak, Instagram, peeonastickfreak.com. And also, we've started a new Facebook group. It is Pee on a Stick Freaks, trying to conceive info and support. So go ahead and find us on Facebook and join our group. We'd love to have you. Thank you again. This is Ashley signing off. And yes, I do believe you can use an HBT as an OPK, or an OPK as an HBT if you are further along in your pregnancy. Thank you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.